Okay. All right, everyone. Hello, hello. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. So I wanted to get on here. I'm really feeling like I've been just, oh my God, like this Piscean energy is just beyond, beyond, beyond. Let me tag a couple of you guys, actually. Okay. So, yeah, this Piscean energy has just been like legit, like no joke. I literally, like I've been telling Cham and I've been telling some of my other girlfriends, I'm like, I seriously feel like either one, I'm going to float away or like I'm in another dimension. And the truth is that this is legit. The transit that we're experiencing right now, the Jupiter conjunct Neptune in the sign of Pisces, is something that is not ever going to happen again in our lifetime. Jupiter only comes to Pisces every 12 years. Okay, so even that, just Jupiter in and of itself in Pisces is a once in a 12-year thing. But Jupiter with Neptune, and they're both this is their home sign. Jupiter rules over Pisces and Neptune rules over Pisces. So they're both, at home here, and it's just like, it's so special. I wish that I could share with you guys, so anyhow, if you are really looking to receive healing and or really tap into your purpose, your divine mission and purpose, the big vision, the big why behind why you're here. This energy is just incredible. For that, I've been sharing with you guys, I recently traveled to Hawaii. I'm in the process of making a music video. One of my, dreams that I've had for the longest time. And, and the circumstances around this happening have all been just beyond magical. So it's all available to you. There is also a transit happening right now, though, where Saturn is squaring the nodes of destiny. So it's like, and it's funny because in my stories, I had on a weighted vest, so Saturn, whenever we're feeling it's like weight, it's like get real, get grounded, come down to earth. So it could really feel like, it's like you can have the most, you can be the most intuitive person in the entire world, have the most incredible imagination and dreams and ideas. But if you're not willing to make the commitment and get serious and do the work, and get in integrity with these things in your life, then nothing really ever comes to fruition. So that is the medicine of Saturn. Saturn's like, it's the make the commitment, and get out of your comfort zone and just do the damn thing. So on that note, I wanted to share with you guys also that pre-sale pricing for the Mercury edition of Star Disco. So it's that time again, guys. You guys, for those of you who are Star Disco alumni, and or you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm all about the alchemical Mercury retrograde cycle, and it's on. And this one is really special. They're always very, very special, but something that is unique to this one is that it is coinciding with the eclipses. Okay, the very beginning, the day one of that Mercury alchemical cycle is also happening at the exact date of the eclipse. So You know, everything that I've been speaking about as it pertains to the eclipses are woven together with this Mercury retrograde cycle. So we might be seeing themes of things that come up during this eclipse be repeated, okay, as we, you know, start looping into the Mercury retrograde alchemical cycle. So pre-sale pricing on that ends Friday at midnight. Save $400, and we begin April 30th is when that actually begins. Also, the sign-up bonus for Creme de la Muse, the Venus and Sky Daddy edition of Star Disco, the Mastermind, ends this Friday as well. So when you choose to go all in for the full 3 months, there's 1, 2, and 3 month options. When you sign up for 3 months, you commit to the 3 months, you get a bespoke star signature botanical fragrance composition handcrafted by me. It's based on your star chart. It is divine. I've had friends that tell me and clients that it's better than Match.com. These are things that I also create for brands, for businesses, for marriages, for weddings. So there's a lot, you know, it's very, very special, near and dear to my heart that I am a scent fanatic, natural scent. And scent, by the way, is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. So, you know, it really taps us into the archetypes. So that's part of the experience of the way that I work when I am, you know, with clients, and especially in this bespoke experience, is tapping into the desired archetypes of their soul that they want to embody further. So, and we look at those, you know, in the chart and start bringing those through. So let me lube up my vocal cords a bit, and then I got a little treat for you guys. What is up? Gorgeous Jennifer is in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Let's give a shout out to Jen. The gorgeous Aries goddess just had her birthday. You, oh my God, girl, you are radiant. Like all of the pictures, all of the videos, I was just like, oh my God. Your face was just like, I'm like blooming. I fucking loved that. So happiest birthday, beautiful. All right, let's get to it, shall we? I've been yapping because... All right, here it is. So I'm going to share with you guys one of my favorite songs. This song really, it really brings you into the water element. It's a very watery, thematic motif song, so it really brings you into your feeling nature. It brings you down. So you are welcome. You might already be familiar with the song. It's something that is like a how do you say, it's you can sing it over and over again. I forgot what it's called, but it's one of those deals. So you can sing along with me if you know it, and if you don't know it, then you can just listen. I'm feeling amazing. Oh, you're welcome. My absolute pleasure. I love and fucking adore you. I'm so glad that you're in my world, and I get to just be a part of your birthday and just all of the things. If you guys are looking for a home, Jennifer is the fucking bomb. Real estate. What's your tagline? I forgot what your tagline is, but she is just like amazing. Her energy is so amazing when it comes to really like zoning in on you and your heart's desires and what you need. Like she has that just like laser. How do I say it's like she plugs like right into you. So if you're wanting a home, needing a real estate agent, I know you're in the South Florida area, definitely go and check out Jen. All right, let's get to it.
to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, mothers, let's go down. Down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down. Down to the river to pray. As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Down to the river to pray.
All right, guys, so I invite you to just allow yourself to bathe in these waters, in these healing waters of the Piscean seas, in the sea of love that is Pisces. And just really, sometimes it helps if you're feeling lost, or you're feeling confused, or you don't feel really connected to. Thank you, I love this song too. You know where this song, have you seen that, what's the movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's the song that the sirens are singing, when, I forget what part of the movie, but I love that. Yeah, I love this song too. So when we tap into our feelings, when we tap into our emotions, and we allow ourselves to just really feel, what we're doing is we're dissolving. You're dissolving all of the walls, all of the veils that you've created, that your mind creates to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure. And it's these structures that your mind, it's like the stories that you tell yourself of, where you're not receiving the love, or where you don't have what you want, or where you're not going to get what you need, and all of these things. And they're all veils, because the truth is that everything is love. You are love. You are loved. You are the beloved and the lover, and everything is love. But as humans, we have like 1,000 veils. And that's why the symbolism of when a man and a woman come together in marriage, that the man lifts the veil over the bride, because it's only as you lift that veil that you're truly able to see the truth. You're able to see yourself in the other. That's what love is. It's you're seeing yourself reflected in somebody else. You're seeing that you're coming into that space of unity. But there's all these veils, right? Like we have all of these veils. And so when we cry, what that's actually doing, the salt, that's why getting in salt water or allowing yourself to cry, it literally, the salt dissolves the calcifications over our eyes. It dissolves all of the veils and the walls that we've built around our hearts to keep us protected, every time that we've been hurt or we've been, any sort of wound, right? Like there's all these core wounds that we have. And it's the myth of separation. So when you cry, what you're doing is I say is we cry to keep the wounds clean. So that song, really, for me, when I sing that, it really helps me to remember to just allow that dissolution phase to happen. Yeah, that's that movie. So is there anything else that I wanted to share with you guys? I think that's it. Yeah, because I already was riffing like a little bit before you got on, Jen. I posted a story. I was wearing a weighted vest. Like I got which by the way, girl, have you been working out? Like, yo, I saw your body. It was just like, woo, yo, you look good. Your arms. Have you been training? You look amazing. You look amazing. Yeah, so I posted in my stories that, I had on a weighted vest, and so weight, I will go back and check it out. Yeah, it's just like a little bit. But when there's too much Pisces energy happening, too much Neptune energy happening, such as what's happening now, is you can either feel really like kind of like lost and maybe like, oh, like I've been feeling like literally like either I was going to float away or like I'm in another dimension, right? It's like, because it's so spiritual, it really like it's, you're really tapped into the spiritual nature of things. So when you have too much of that, right? And we're here to be in the earth, right? Like we're having a physical experience as human beings. We're here to be in the material realm. And so it's not good to, to be so like that, right? And what can happen with that is you can be very out of touch. It's almost like you'll have like really, really big dreams, but then not really know how to actualize them, or be disillusioned, right? Like you get caught in the illusions and in confusion and or in grief. A lot of grief, can happen because there's this feeling of like you're longing for that to be back in the cosmic womb, right? Where we're all one. So that sense of like grief of like, and it could, if grief or loss is a part of your story or is a part of your life experience, it can really bring up a lot of those themes. So Saturn is the antidote in astro herbology, in medical astrology, Saturn is the antidote to too much idealism, to too much Pisces, to too much like airy fairy. It's like get real. It's like if you want to make your dreams real, it's like you got to make some sort of commitment. Making a commitment and one step at a time and continue. And it's like the long game. Saturn is about the long game. You really are. Don't get caught up in the day-to-day type like survival of, well, I can't do this now because, whatever excuses that the brain's going to come up with, which the brain will come up with, my light just went off. The brain will come up with so many, right? It's really looking at the long term. Like, don't ask what's going to happen if I do this, because a lot of times fear, is what keeps us from actually living our dreams. And I've said this over and over again, and I'll say it again. You fear what you desire. You fear what you desire. It's like it's the trippiest fucking mindfuck in the entire world, but you fear what you desire because it's an unknown. Our desire is about experiencing something that it's our soul, like, going into the unknown. It's the expansion of your soul, of your light, right, into the darkness, penetrating the darkness. It's, so it's an unknown. So, to the brain, our brain's like, oh no, that's not safe, because I don't know how to control that. I've never, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to plan for that. What if? It's the brain doesn't like uncertainty. So what will happen then is so many opportunities are missed, so many things that we really desire for our lives, people don't actually go for it because of the fear. So instead of asking yourself, well, what's going to happen if I do this? Like, what's going to be the downside, right? Like, what's going to be the negative, is ask yourself, what's going to happen if I don't do this? Meaning, if I let another year go by, or if I let another month go by. I'm going to give you guys like an example. So this was another thing that I recently shared is, it's like, I made a really big commitment to myself recently. And I just did a whole live stream, by the way, on eclipse season that is coming up. And Saturn is there's a checkpoint happening, which means you have to do Saturn right now if you really want to align with your destiny. And Saturn's all about commitment, right? So I was feeling that, and I made a really big commitment to myself. And this commitment that I made in my mind, in our mind, it's like, I want to do this thing, right? It's a whole other ball game to actually make that happen by changing who we are, by making different choices, by taking different actions, by actually doing the things that are actually going to create that new thing that you want, right? And so this big commitment that I made, it was like I had to get really real with myself about like, well, what is this going to take? What is this going to require? And when I really looked at that, it was like, and it doesn't mean, and it's so funny because this is coming up in a bunch of different ways. It's coming up with my music video that I'm making right now, and, when you have really, really big dreams, when you have really, really big visions, and this is why I say your dreams are not yours. If it's a true dream, your dream is first of all, it's God's. And of course, I feel that we are all gods, right? Like we're half gods, half beast. So, but meaning it's the highest level version of you that's actually giving you access to this dream. So it's that's wanting to be birthed and experienced through you. So it doesn't even it doesn't even really belong to you until you start investing in it. And so when you really tune into that dream, and it's a true dream, it's naturally going to start requiring other people to bring it into fruition. Meaning it's going to start, and that's how the prosperity starts to grow in your life, is because you're starting to create all of these new networks, right? As you start bringing and collaborating with more people who this dream it's a collective dream. It's a dream that other people share, whether they realize it or not. Hey, Amy. Jen, I'm going to check on some of these comments in just a minute. But so when it's a true dream, it's naturally going to involve other people. It's about so much more than just you. And what I mean by that is the ego, the identity that we have of, well, this is just me and I'm just like this so-and-so. And it's like, it's like, first of all, like when we come into unity consciousness, right? Like we recognize that we're all one. And so when we choose to really take our dreams seriously, this is something that benefits all of us. And because it benefits all of us, that's how true prosperity and peace starts to expand again in your life, and it's a ripple effect. So that sometimes is really helpful when you get like overwhelmed, or you get disheartened, or you feel like it's never going to happen, or like there's all of these things that we experience as humans, right? Like the human experience of forgetting the truth, forgetting our magic, forgetting how powerful that we all are. So when you come back to that truth, it's like you realize that there's, of course, miracles and magic exists. Of course it does. Like, how can it not? You are a miracle. You are magic. We're born of magic. So, yeah. So that's my message. So let's see. Jennifer says, I've been mixing it up with anything that makes me happy and active. Nice. Awesome. You mean your training? I don't know if you're still on here or not, but anyhow, so let's see. Was there anything else that I wanted to share? Oh, yeah. I also have a few spots left. I've actually been having lots of people that are like what's the expression? Snagging these up or whatever. I'm doing star readings right now. So normally I don't do off the cuff astrology readings. As far as like mentorship, I do a 3-month minimum package of working with me. But because of eclipse season, I've opened up star readings. So if you want to schedule an astrology reading or a consult or a session with me, a single session, I've opened those up. And since I opened them up, I've been having a lot of people snag them. And these are limited, meaning there's only so many that I can do, and this is because of timing, meaning eclipse season, like the first eclipse is April 30th. It's just like in 2 weeks away. So I only have, like limited space. So if you want this, if you've been wanting to work with me, and, or you're like maybe not ready to do like a full 3-month commitment, or the mastermind, or, any of the Star Disco programs, and you just want a single session, I highly recommend these. These are amazing, and especially with the Pisces energy. I had like the most fucking epic session today with a muse. It was just like so beyond. So the energy is really, really potent because the Piscean energy really taps you into the spiritual realms. So like the channel is really, you know, it's really open right now. And I've been doing Akashic Records readings as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, reach out to me. Hey, what's up, Uncle Gogo? I was singing. Guess what? I was singing from the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You have to go and catch the replay. Yeah. So that's what's hot right now in the Star Disco Galaxy. Just last reminder that Friday, the bonus ends for the Venus and Sky Daddy edition of Star Disco, the Creme de la Muse Mastermind. When you sign up for the full 3 months, you get a bespoke star signature botanical perfume creation handcrafted by me, and it includes authentic essential oils, absolutes, gemstone, and starlight elixirs. So when you sign up for the 3 months, that is that's your sign up bonus. That goes away on Friday. And then the Mercury, woo! The next Mercury retrograde is upon us, guys, which I like I was saying at the beginning, it's woven into this eclipse. So it's really a big deal, and you can save $400. There's pre-sale pricing on that now. So if you want to get the early bird on that, that ends Friday, and there's star readings and there's payment plans on everything. So you know, you guys want to get in on any of that, just send me a private message, a DM as they say, and yeah, that's it. Hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. When you're watching this on the replay, just hashtag replay so that I can say hello to you. And if you have any questions, you know, I can answer them. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I will link here in the comments the last video that I did on the Saturn checkpoint, because it's important. You know, it's the need to know. So if you want to watch that, it'll be here in the comments. And then I'll also post the link to the eclipses. So if you're not even familiar with like what the eclipses are, or you need a refresher, and you want some help in in understanding what they're about and how to navigate them, that's going to be here in the comments as well. Eclipse season is really big, guys. It's something that it really potentially can start to churn up the emotions, and when that happens, anxiety is a very common symptom. People, having insomnia, all of those sort of things. Even if like let's say that that's something that is something that can happen to you and you've been feeling better, when eclipse season comes around, it starts getting revved back up. So, if this is, if you're like, yeah, like that's something that happens to me, you definitely want to watch this video, because it's going to help to orientate you, put things in perspective, and it's going to start opening your mind so that you like really can understand, like, oh, this is what's happening. And yeah, and if you guys have any other questions about that, just let me know. Okay, I love you. Bye.